Oh, hello, and welcome to another Today's Decay, where we celebrate births and beginnings of everything important since the dawn of time. It is November 13th, and here are all the dates that really rate. 1887, on this day, A.R. Kilburn was born. Um, he was I just read up on him. There's a really lengthy biography for, what payoff, I don't know. There's a lot of, him going to fight in war and things. Um, Probably the only thing that was particularly interesting was his middle name is Roanoke. Who would name their kid middle name, first name, whatever, after the lost colony? That this is I don't know. Funny. Anyway, he was a artist who did a lot of the internal illustrations and cover artwork on Weird Tales magazine in the 40s. One of his covers will be this one here. If you can see that. That's for I Found Cleopatra, an illustration. Also, he did the I think Dunwich Horror and Shadow over Innsmouth, those paperback covers in the 40s as well. So, we're not talking Margaret Brundage era Weird Tales, but still great stuff happening in the 40s. Yeah. 1930, on this day, the film The Bat Whispers premiered. This is a beautiful movie. A haunted house film shot in 70 millimeter. It was widescreen in 1930. And it's got a great opening scene. And the movie is just this creaky old dark house with rubber masked monsters in it. I forget the exact plot line, but anything before Dracula is a Scooby-Doo episode, pretty much, and this would be one of them. A lot of this era of film came from The Bat, which was a Broadway play that was a runaway success, and so they kept doing a bunch of takeoffs of it, basically, to capitalize on the success of their production. And The Bat was made into a film, also directed by Roland West. Roland West was really a early genre director, even though he predates the genre. The genre doesn't really happen until 31 with Dracula and Frankenstein and all that. But he kept going back to her. My dogs are barking. What was that even for? There's nothing happening. What? Maybe he's also a fan of Bat Whispers. Anyway, yeah, it's a beautiful movie. Beautiful movie, very touching. 1933, on this day, The Invisible Man premiered. Here is a original photoplay novelization. That's to say, a lot of times these movies played in the theater for a very short period in time, weeks at most, sometimes literally days. And that's not to say that it was a direct reflection on how popular a film it was. This is just what they did for some reason. You could literally have a film premiere and play in a movie theater for 2 or 3 days and then leave, and then people in that region wouldn't be able to see the movie ever again. Repertory theaters wouldn't really happen until the 60s or 70s. There was certainly no video stores or any other way to see this stuff. So what you could do is you could go to your local bookstore and get photoplay novelizations. So you've got the imagery from the film, you've got stills throughout it, and it's the source material novel, but you can in your mind you can play along with the film. Which, I mean, what a great movie! James Whale, Claude Rains, Gloria Stewart. It's really good. Arguably, he's the one real actual villain, Universal monster, where everybody else could maybe be misunderstood to one degree or another. He just goes mad and wants to take over the world, right? I like when things are that straightforward. This is super fun. Look at this. Science and Mechanics with the Invisible Man on the cover, circa 1933. And inside it gives you all the tricks of the trade of how they did it. Let's take a look. Page 78. Yeah, how The Invisible Man was filmed. Can you see this here? Very informative. Don't tell me I never taught you anything. Because I just did. That's how it was filmed, plain and simple. Okay, what else? Also on this day, 1959, the film Four Skulls of Jonathan Drake premiered. Really great mid-50s voodoo film. And last but certainly not least, 1976, Russ Meyer's Super Vixens premieres. Complete craziness. Love this movie. Haven't seen it in many years. Wonder if it still holds up somehow. I bet it does. Anyway, that's it. That's the whole day. All things you can embrace. I am going to a secret Flying Fox event that I'll tell you more about in the future. But this is exciting bar/restaurant I'm involved with that there will be lots of reasons for you to attend in the soon future. Exact opening day to be determined, but you know, soonish. Anyway, that's it. The whole day from us to you till tomorrow. Goodbye.